is in the right direction. According to him, teacher and nursing training allowances will also be restored to help students participate in effective academic work. According to him, special attention is paid to some areas in the country, with teaching and nursing as a profession being one of them. He therefore insisted that all the necessary support should be given to students to enable them earn the skills needed to turn their human resources around. Allowances, he said, will motivate the best class of people for the job. Prices of fertilizers will also be reduced to enable farmers increase their yield. In all, 2,500 farmers have been targeted in this direction. The decrease in the prices of fertilizer will mean that the marketing potential will be enhanced. Fertilizers can be gotten from any business person selling the product. Furthermore, 1,200 agric officers will be pushed into the system to give technical support. Warehouses will also be provided for crops to be well stored in case of excesses. In the area of factories, he stated that government will see to the provision of appropriate factories for the masses, saying lots of cotton comes from the region, which can be processed and oil can still be gotten from the cotton seeds. The region's second-in-command also stated that they will revamp the existing dams and factories to see to the proper development of the people.
And under the next government, anybody who is going to enter secondary school is going to be covered by the free secondary school policy. So I think Ghanaians will exercise some restraint as we implement our policies. And by the end of the third, fourth year, they will start feeling the benefits of the promises. Now, the second issue that we promise in the area of education is about teacher education and nursing education. And you also saw in the budget of His Excellency the President, there are provisions to anybody who is enrolled from the next academic year is going to get allowance. And what that means is that it's going to take burden off parents. And the students will become responsible on their own.
So you are restoring the
teacher training college allowance and nursing training. So, and like I said, it's going to take off the burden on parents who have to pay fees from the allowance. Now, what people should also appreciate is not just about the allowance. The moment you enter teacher training college and nursing training college and you are put on allowance, is the fact that you get a staff number. And upon completion, you are not going to wait for salary. You are just going to continue receiving your allowance, and when you pass, you are upgraded. With the current system, when you complete, they now have to process and try to get you a staff number and try to now work on your salary, and all that would take a fertilizer had not come into the country. But as we sit, we have over 300,000 metric tons of fertilizer in the country. Now the subsidy is in two phases. There is a general 50% reduction in the cost of fertilizer, and that one will be available to every farmer to buy. Now, under the Planting for Food and Jobs, there is a further subsidy of the 50%. That is why government is targeting around 250,000 farmers. Under that one, the 50% that the fertilizer has been reduced to, you pay 50% of the 50%. I don't know. So, like if NPK is now around 57 Ghana cedis, that will be the current price. Okay. Now, those who are going to get fertilizer under the Planting for Food and Jobs, that you are going to now pay 50% of the 57 Ghana cedis. Are you getting it?
So that will be 28 Ghana cedis.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So you pay that and get the inputs, so that when you harvest, there will be an arrangement for you to pay the balance, either in cash or in kind. What I mean by that is that you either pay back with money or the produce that you have gotten, equivalent of the amount.
Well, you heard the voice of Honorable Isahaku Chinya. He is the Deputy Upper West Regional Minister.
And also in the stories, the WA Nursing Training College is currently holding a free health screening at the WA KJT as part of their 10th anniversary celebration. The various tests to run for free include malaria test, body mass index, random blood sugar, among others. The chairman of the 10th anniversary celebration, Mr. Charles Zieme, said general health education will be given to the general public. He said referral cases will be made where necessary.
More important than trying to prevent illness. And so, as part of the celebration that we are organizing, we want to interact with the general public so that we'll be able to assess people as they walk about doing their daily activities. How healthy are they? Sometimes we're not aware of some of our health statuses. And so the essence of today's exercise is to see the people who are moving around physically thinking that they are healthy. And so at the end of the day, we want to find out how healthy are our people as we go about working in our own ways.
So what are the various?
We know that when you want to do health assessments, there are several things to look out for. But as students and as a facility, we don't have the capacity to do everything. Yes, in spite of that, we have looked at 4 key things that are important. One, we know that our environment is a malaria endemic environment, and so we want to check the status of our people in terms of their malaria status. So we're using what the WHO has recommended, the rapid diagnostic test kit. That's what we are using. So we'll assess that. The second thing will be our blood pressure level. We also know that as a country, most of our people are developing hypertension, and so we want to check the blood pressure level of the people who are walking about. The third thing has to do with our physical structure. These days, because some of us think that we have better conditions of living, we can eat better food, and so there is increasing trend of obesity and its related complications, one of which is hypertension, definitely. So we want to check the people's weight and compare it with their height. That's what we will use to determine whether somebody is obese, has normal weight, or
You heard the voice of Charles Zieme. He is the chairman of the 10th anniversary celebration. Some residents who were part of the health screening thanked the Wa Nursing Training College for the initiative.
Anniversary band celebrated 10 years. So back up our check it to Lanfilo, planet to Lanfilo. So Lampa, Mammy, Mammy, come over, I'm going to check him. So you took him a my checking process for one penny, but I'm back on feeling brown. Chebeka, but I'm checking so they go normal. Catch a machine can run one abandoned for no gas. So I need to know. So what in so young man can you look and see about during a bandina or you have got the bone song and Boju Bawa you school at Jingane, Tinyaka school, when the Bangi turn up Akunin Jama, Boju Nessa yellow that Yato, and never the Mangi Jinga Agaji Jama, Jitoba at the Garden school. Check a winner song, Banyoga school to Wayang Jingan, until Banyoga school Jingana or Naban Tell Sumbo Kumpong, Akuti, Akujamaja, Upper West region Jinga. Bankat Upper West to watch it. The nursing training or Rumpie Tilla Watching at Ambina, Canessa in a Panaka, the air in Maria, Umbor call Lanente, GP at Ajin, other driver hair, and then a staff Chalachalan, the temperature hair, but you believe by Jing Altara hair. Belano to Balafilo and be Cortuman Bambi Chaton, Pin, Kutara to no Kutumbi, Kubatatola, to one solar. So you were checking more checking Montia and a tail being combined to buy back and the one skill can do. Tonya Belano, I want to mock Timu and tap.
You heard residents speaking to us in that tape.
You're still listening to Radio Progress Myth and News on 98.1 MHz, and don't forget to log on to www.progressnewsonline.com to read more stories, and you can also follow us on YouTube. In other stories, some trained teachers continue to reject postings to the Bumpurugu district in the northern region, even though CAM has returned to the area. This, according to the head teacher of Bumpurugu Senior High School, Mohammed Ayana, is affecting academic advancement there. He revealed this on the sidelines of the first anniversary of the Bimobes Peace and Unity Council held at the forecourt of the Bumpurugu Senior High School. According to him, 10 of his teaching staff who fled the area following a similar renewed clashes in 2015 have since not returned to their duty posts. Mohammed Ayana lauded the peace accord initiated by the Jamong and Jafok Bimoba clan dubbed Bloody Burial to strengthen peaceful coexistence. He commended them for finally smoking the peace pipe, saying, "We are overjoyed as a school because the school thrives in an atmosphere of peace." He advocated the peace accord sustainability to attract investors to the district. Mohammed Ayana thanked the Bumpurugu constituency member of parliament, Honorable Solomon